Since I
I
was
was
a
a
little
little
girl,
girl, I always had this big passion for arts. I loved coloring, drawing, painting, designing clothes just like every little girl did at that time, and making DIY projects with my grandma and mom. As I started growing up, I realized that this wasn't just a hobby, but it was something that I wanted to do for a living. So I decided I was going to study design. I was just 9 years old by that time, and I was 110% sure that this is what I wanted to do with my life. However, as time passed by, I started looking more into the career and listening to other people's opinion, and basically all what they had to say was that if I wanted to be successful, I needed to have a degree with something that wasn't as useless as design. I was very disappointed, so I said I wasn't going to study design anymore and started looking for more paths. But just a little ago, I had this very important conversation with my parents about my future, and they said I shouldn't let all those negative comments get into my head because if I love doing design and if I believe I'm going to be able to be successful with design, I can do it. So I took all those negative thoughts out of my head and wrote in my bucket list, be a successful designer. It is obviously not checked yet, but I believe if I go step by step with a very positive attitude, I'm going to be able to accomplish my big goal. My name is Laura Salazar, I'm 18 years old, I'm a senior at Santa Francisca Romana School in Bogota, Colombia, and I do believe nothing is impossible. Last year, I had the chance to work in a school project which its main topic was positive thinking. I read some books to understand how the human being worked when all you had inside your head were positive thoughts. And according to some studies, your thoughts are 90% responsible of your actions. Your thoughts are responsible of where you are right now. Hence, if you want to be the CEO of a big company, you can make it happen if you believe you can. For some people, it might be very difficult to keep always positive when the outcomes aren't as expected. And that's normal. We all are humans, and feelings such as fear and stress are very common in our daily life. The clue is not to let those feelings control you, because when you let them control you, your brain closes off and it just focuses on the negative stuff. But when you're focused on the positive stuff and the positive outcomes, you can see plenty of possibilities. There's this quote that says actions speak louder than words. So probably what I've been saying up to now doesn't really make any sense to you as I haven't given you any real proof. So I'm going to tell you some really specific examples of people who were surrounded by the word impossible and surrounded by negativism due to all the negative comments they were receiving and all the failures they had to pass through. But why am I going to tell you about them? Because they never gave up. Henry Ford. His early business failed and left him broke 5 times before he founded the successful Ford Motor Company. R.H. Macy. Macy created 7 failed businesses before succeeding with his store in New York City. Walt Disney. He was fired by a newspaper editor because apparently he lacked imagination and he didn't have good ideas. Thomas Edison. His teacher said he was too stupid to learn, yet he created the light bulb. Oprah Winfrey. They told her she was too unfit for TV. And the Beatles? They were told their sound was bad and that the guitar music was on their way out. But who doesn't like the Beatles now? You're not convinced yet? Okay, I have the perfect example. You. Stop for a minute and ask yourself, how did I get here? You are where you are right now because you once had the big goal to be here. And you made it happen because you kept positive even though you fell down sometimes. You kept perseverant and passionate about your dreams. You accomplished it. You made the impossible possible. I think right now you could be passing through something similar but with a bigger goal. And you might be thinking, this is impossible. I can't do this. Definitely I can do this. But have in mind that the struggle you're passing through right now was probably similar to the one you were passing years ago while you were trying to accomplish your goal. So just erase all your negative thoughts of your head and believe you can do it because I'm sure you can. If you were able to accomplish your past goal, why wouldn't you be able to accomplish this one? I invite you
Since
to
I was a
enrich
little girl,
yourself with a positive attitude and believe nothing is impossible. Because as Audrey Hepburn once said, the word itself says, I'm possible.